Hi guys, very good morning. Guys, 62 days are remaining for the UPSC Prelims examination and today we are starting with the environment revision. Guys, today in this video I will be giving you today's target. Guys, today's target, if you see, is we will cover the unit 1 of environment and ecology, and the sources will be the NCERT books and any standard books which you are referring. Guys, but before I tell you today's target, let me tell you something which you need to keep in mind when you are preparing for environment. If you see the trend in the last couple of years, you will see that number of questions which are coming, which are current oriented, are more than number of static questions in the environment. Therefore, you need to cover current affairs holistically in environment. See, in environment, science and tech, IR and schemes, you need to focus more on current affairs and less on the static part. However, since the foundation of environment is built on the first unit, which is ecosystem and the structure and function of ecosystem, so this you need to prepare well, because your overall environment understanding will depend on this chapter. So guys, you need to prepare. If you see, first you need to start with the NCERT. Okay, in NCERT, organisms and population, go through this. Then ecosystem, this is a very important chapter. Go through this ecosystem, structure and functions, productivity, decomposition, energy flow, ecological pyramid, ecological succession, nutrient cycling and ecosystem services. Guys, here I would like to tell you, nutrient cycling and ecosystem services is very important this year. Please prepare this topic very well. I am hoping one question to come from ecosystem services. Guys, next you need to prepare environmental issues from the NCERT. In environmental issues, you need to prepare the basic pollution issues. Pollution issues. Here guys, you need to focus more on what? Radioactive waste, agroecological waste, solid waste, and ozone and deforestation. You need to focus on these topics because these topics are important this year. Once you do this, you can go to this book. Guys. Any standard book you can go to. Here, same chapters, ecosystem and functions of ecosystem. If you have read this, then you can skip this also. Just like browse through it. If something is extra, then you can refer that. Otherwise, this book also covers this chapter very well. Just go through it if something extra is there. Then you see chapter 3 and 4 talks about terrestrial and aquatic ecosystem. Guys, this year aquatic ecosystem, mangroves are very important. And wetlands are very important because there are 2 new schemes in the budget introduced for mangroves and wetlands. So please prepare the mangroves and wetlands in the aquatic ecosystem very well. Then guys, environmental pollution. And in environmental pollution, this chapter is also very important. Every year you see at least one question coming from environmental pollution. Last year 2 questions have come from air pollution. So guys, after you read this, then you can refer the Optima notes. Let me tell you the important topics in the Optima notes from this section. So you need to prepare the ecological niche concept. Then you need to prepare the carbon cycle concept. In carbon cycle concept, please prepare the concept of carbon sequestration and soil organic carbon, SOC. Then you need to prepare aquatic ecosystem very well, which I have discussed in the previous slide, because mangroves and coral reefs and wetlands are very important this year. I am hoping at least 2 questions to come from aquatic ecosystem. Guys, next you need to prepare the topic of pollution. In topic of pollution, you need to focus more on solid waste management this year. Solid waste you need to prepare, and in solid waste related concept of landfills and how to tackle landfills. Here one of the way is bioremediation. UPSC has already asked some question in the past, and in this year bioremediation, I am hoping one question to come from bioremediation. Here you need to prepare a topic called biomining and biocapping. Please prepare this topic very well. Then guys, demolition waste was in news. light pollution was in news. Light pollution is a new addition. If you see, okay, traditional sources do not cover light pollution because light pollution was not that important in the past, but light pollution is becoming very important in the present time. So please prepare light pollution. Then noise pollution is also very important, and then plastic waste is also very important. I am hoping one question from the plastic waste also this year. So overall you see unit 1, okay, overall you see, and one more topic, okay, in plastic waste and this topic now you need to prepare two concepts of, okay, biomagnification and bioaccumulation, and in the aquatic ecosystem you need to prepare biological oxygen demand and that BOD, okay, concept of BOD and related topics you need to prepare. Okay, these two topics are these two concepts are very important, very fundamental but very important. Biomagnification, bioaccumulation, okay, related to this waste management, okay, related to this waste management, and the aquatic ecosystem. Generally in aquatic ecosystem they basically bioaccumulate. So this is the concept which is very related and very important. So overall you can see here, this is the today's target. This is, I'm telling you again and again, environment is very important, and in environment section 15 to 20 questions are coming every year, and if you do very well in environment, then no one can stop you from cracking the prelims examination, guys. Okay, if you see this, guys, if you see this, once you cover environment, okay, once you cover environment, then you have to take the NCERT environment test also, guys. This test is very, very, very conceptual test. Okay, so you can take the NCERT environment test also. For that, okay, for that you need to be, okay, the part of the Lakshya test series. In Lakshya test series I am giving you NCERT test, I am giving you the fundamental test, and also I am giving you the static fundamental test and the Optima test, which is the most important topics test. Okay, so please, okay, practice more questions and good questions, because guys, what happens is that you study a lot, okay, but if you do not practice them, then you do not develop the skill of applying your knowledge. Guys, let me tell you, in UPSC what happens, you know not more than 50 to 40 questions directly which you have read. Other 40 to 50 questions you have to apply your knowledge there, okay, they will appear new, but you can apply your knowledge and you can solve them. So guys, practice more grammar of question. Many students, what mistake they do is that they think that once they complete everything then they will practice. So don't make that mistake. Once you read this, you can take the NCERT environment test. So thank you guys, bye bye, take care.